Yeah, I thought we got out to a pretty good start in that first quarter. We shot the ball fairly well and made some plays. I think we knew we were going to get some opportunities to do that. And second quarter, St. Louis clamped down a little bit. They got us on the offensive glass. That stopped us from running and getting some of those open looks that we created in transition. And I think that's 8 in a row now, right? And it's when you're in that situation, there ends up being a little angst, a little pressure on you. Nobody wants to lose again. And so I think we felt that a little bit in that second quarter and third, and kind of got away from us. But that's a good team. That's the defending champs. They're not having their best season either, but they're starting to figure it out down the stretch. And so we wanted a better result, but that's what it was.
Coach, I know you mentioned they were the defending champs last year. Obviously, they weren't as good as they were last year this year. I think they came into this game 12 and 17. Kind of what was the approach, playing them, knowing that they were capable of obviously what they were last year?
Well, I mean, the same approach as everybody we played. We're trying to be our best. The team, knew the game plan. They knew what we were attempting to do, and credit to them. They did a great job attacking the zone, which they struggled with in their last game. They flipped the switch 2 games ago. They flipped the switch and did a really good job. They carved us up in there a little bit, and some looks that we hadn't seen and had to deal with a lot. They did a really good job. So credit to them.
Molly, question. You guys came out really good, firing the first quarter. I know you were on the board. Jolene was on the board. I think Michaela got on the board as well. But then there was kind of a dip in the second quarter. What do you think kind of caused that dip?
I'm not really sure. Maybe just stamina or lack of, we came out strong and we're hitting shots, being confident and getting, defensive possessions. I think maybe just fatigue, honestly. I don't really know, but I just always think games come in waves. So it's more of just we had to be consistent. But I think it's just that.
Yeah, and then you guys kind of came back in the second half, and kind of the energy was back. Obviously the comeback didn't happen, but the energy was back. So kind of I don't know, was it just the way the game went for you guys?
I think we just knew we had to step up big to get the lead closer. I think it's just will and more.
For both of you, I mean, what is the mentality in this losing streak and the chance obviously to turn things around in the E10 tournament? What's the mentality with the team?
I would say just keep practicing and getting better. That's all we can do at this point is just keep getting better, having a positive attitude. It's really easy to get down on yourself when you're in a losing streak and just point fingers and stuff. But I think we've done a good job of not being moody at practice and not letting it affect us as much. We're still, every practice, we're working hard and playing together. And I think on the court it shows, but we just haven't gotten to that point yet. But
Yeah, we want to win every game we play, right? But you don't win the games by wanting to win, right? You win the games by preparing every day, working hard to get better, to grow your game, the entire process. And I have not been disappointed with the process with this group for one moment this year. The losing has been hard, and they're disappointed. We're disappointed. It's not coming together for us, but they come back in the gym the next day. They're dialed in. They're focused on the preparation. They're working hard. They're encouraging one another. And there's not. We're just it's a daily process. But when things are going well and you're cooking and you're rolling, it's the same thing. It's a daily process, and so they are doing what is necessary to be champions. They're they're going back to work every single day, and we're ready to battle again on Friday in practice. We have film tomorrow, Friday in practice, and get out and see what we can do against Fordham.
And Molly, what was it like for you playing in this gym one final time after spending a good chunk of years here?
It's sad, unfortunately, but I love this gym and I had so many memories in this gym. Definitely gonna miss it, but I'm focused on the next game and hopefully we keep having more games.
Molly, quick question. Sorry, Coach, to interrupt you. Molly, quick question about the upcoming season. You're a vet. At LaSalle. Literally everybody at LaSalle loves you. And this team better than anybody. I would say. Obviously aside from Coach McGillivray. Who have you identified as someone who could really step up in the backcourt, for next season?
I feel like we have a lot of leaders on our team that like want to be great and like hustle and stuff. But I think Nicole could be a great offensive player next year. She's a freshman, and I think next year could be a huge step up for her. And Jolene has another year. Tiara, they're all great players, and I think this year is everyone's first year, so I feel like a lot of people are going to make that huge jump next year and get better.
Favorite memory at Goal Arena, Molly?
Honestly, everything. There's too many. There's just way too many to pinpoint. I was telling Pat the other day, but I guess the Duquesne buzzer beater, like that game.
Okay.
I just love that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, it's really been a pleasure to coach Molly here and to have her. Molly graduated from my alma mater, and to get her here for as long as we have and to spend this time and to watch what she's done and the attitude she's brought every day and her love from the game. And have her come back this year, really meant a lot to us to have her be with us. And, we were hoping not to suffer like we have had this year. But the reality is, Molly makes every day playing basketball a fun day because of her attitude and because she loves the game. And that filters down to everybody else. And that's something we're certainly going to miss. I know there's other kids who can bring that to the table, but it's hard to replace someone who loves being in the gym every day.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.